Awadh, the next state. So Hyderabad, Deccan, Carnatic, Bengal, Awadh. Awadh basically is the area of Ayodhya, Faizabad, Lucknow. These are the areas which come in Awadh. Present time, a greater part of eastern UP comes under Awadh. Very crucial area, very prominent area. And 1722, Saadat Khan Burhanul Mulk, Saadat Khan Burhanul Mulk. See the year 22. 1722, Saadat Khan Burhanul Mulk becomes the governor of Awadh. Governor of Awadh. 1722. Three times I have said 1722. 1722, Burhanul Mulk is made the governor of Awadh. Mutiny has started. I told you in the previous chapters. Mutiny. Government, central government is paralyzed. Revenue collection has declined. Syed brothers have been killed. Delhi is in complete turmoil. See the background. See the background in which Saadat Khan Burhanul Mulk becomes the governor of Awadh. Ganga Yamuna Doab. Central authority has collapsed. Or you can say central authority is trembling. Just imagine, close your eyes and imagine. Central authority, Delhi, is trembling. Revenue collection has declined. Government is paralyzed. Mutiny has started. So everyone will try to take the advantage. Everyone will try to take the advantage. In this background, he becomes the governor of Awadh. Bold. See the words NCERT have used. Bold, energetic, iron-willed, and intelligent. Whenever you start reading something, start seeing something, see the background. 1722. Delhi is trembling. Mutiny has started. Soldiers and officers have started. Soldiers and officers are not getting the salary. Revenue collection has declined. Revenue collection has declined. Government, administration has paralyzed. This is the background. And in this background, 1722, Saadat Khan Burhanul Mulk is becoming the governor of Awadh. Ganga Yamuna Doab. The area where land is more precious than life. Killing takes place for an inch of land. Today, The message is clear to the zamindars and chieftains. So the first and who this man? This man is bold. This man is energetic. This man is iron-willed. And this man is intelligent. So he is given the charge of this area. Awadh. He moves into Awadh, and the first challenge he saw was rebellious zamindars. This was the first challenge in front of him, rebellious zamindars. These zamindars has refused to pay the revenue. They have erected forts. They have maintained private armies. And they were defying central authority. Rebellious zamindars, the first challenge for him. They have refused to pay the revenue. And you know the reason why they have refused? Who are you? The boss is dead. Who are you to ask money? We are the king. When the mom, dad leaves the house, the children becomes the boss of the house. They have erected the forts. They have private armies. They are defying central authority. So a long war started. Long war started between Nawabs and Zamindars. Long war. He is an intelligent man. He crushes those who are not ready to listen. He crushes. He crushes those who are not ready to listen. Crushes those who are adamant. He crushes them. But those who are ready to listen, he gives them concessions. Not only concessions, they are retained of their zimmedari. So he uses carrot and stick policy. Carrot and stick policy to handle the Zamindar rebellion. See how simple it is. Have you ever thought? Everything was written in the book. You never thought. You never tried to connect. You never tried to create concept, clarity and connectivity. C cube. This entire thing was written there. But you never tried to connect, clarify. He knows he cannot fight with everyone. He crushes the adamants. Those who are adamant, he crushes them. Those who are ready to listen, he gives the concession. Not only concession, they are allowed to retain their zamindaris. And in this way, he is able to collect money from them. He improves the source of income. He is able to collect money from them and arranges the finances for the state. Now, second thing, administration. 1723, new land revenue policy. Equitable land revenue. Equitable land revenue plus protection from big zamindars. Protection from big zamindars. Protection to whom? Farmers. Suppresses the zamindars, rebellious zamindars, collects money from them. Revenue, land revenue reforms, maintains the source of income. No discrimination. No discrimination in public offices. No discrimination in the appointment to public offices. Appointment to public offices. Most of his commanders and officers were both Hindu and Muslims. Most of his commanders and officers were Hindus and Muslims. Well trained, well armed army. Well trained, well armed army. Definitely. When your first challenge is rebellion, you have to maintain the army. Jagirdari system. Jagirdari system. Is maintained. Jagirdari system is maintained. So first challenge at rebellion, he overcomes the rebellion, gives peace and stability, collects the money from the zamindars, then he comes to administration. In administration, new land revenue, equitable land revenue and protection of peasants from zamindars. Then no discrimination in the appointment to the public offices. High commanders and officers, both Hindu and Muslims. Then well trained and well armed army, naturally, and Jagirdari system is maintained. Non-communal politics. Non-communal politics. Non-communal politics. Example, no consideration of religion while giving punishment. No consideration of religion while giving punishments. So the entire energy of this man was exhausted in maintaining peace and stability, collecting finance. But he establishes his dynasty. After him, his nephew, hereditary possession. Hereditary possession. He is followed by his grand nephew, Safdarjung. There is a hospital here in Delhi in the name of Safdarjung. So his entire energy, Saadat Khan Burhanul Mulk. Burhanul Mulk. First thing, rebellious Jamindars. This is the challenge which he handles very efficiently by carrot and stick policy. Second thing, administration, revenue and army. Third thing, Non-communal politics. Non-communal politics. And fourth, hereditary possession. (1722 to 1739). And he makes Awadh, he gives Awadh peace and stability. But he did not get the time to do the basic reforms. Hyderabad is missing basic reform, Karnataka is missing basic reform, Bengal is missing basic reforms, Awadh is missing basic reforms. That means internal lava is boiling everywhere. Dissatisfaction is everywhere. And wherever there will be dissatisfaction, the outsiders will always take the advantage. This picture you have to understand. What people generally do, they think Mughal Empire has declined, there is darkness everywhere. No. No. I'll draw the diagram finally, don't worry. Hyderabad, Karnataka, Bengal, Awadh, they all are passing through beauty parlor reforms. So he is also able to manage the situation, control the situation, maintain peace and stability, but basic reforms are missing. In your life, you should always do basic reforms. Always. You start your life with basic reforms. Strengthen your mind, strengthen your body. This is the basic reform for every human being. A strong mind can handle all negativity. And strong mind can sit and study. And a strong mind can fulfill the ambition. Today you see, everyone is ambitious. And mind is paralytic. You want to become an IAS officer, but you cannot sit for 4 hours per day. You are struggling to sit and study, but you want to be an IAS officer. Then what you are doing? You are searching, running here and there. This coaching is good, that coaching is good, that teacher is good, that teacher is fine, this book is good. But you are not understanding that your basic thing is missing. The mental strength. To sit for 6 hours, you need a strong body also. After sitting for half an hour, your spine starts paining. Why today students are suffering? They are missing basic reforms. They are doing beauty parlor reforms. They are bringing good books. They are going to good coaching. They are having good teachers. But basic reform is missing. Mental and physical strength. He was succeeded by Safdarjung. 1739. The glorious Nawab of Awadh. Now whenever the power change takes place, some people try to check the strength of the new ruler. He also faces rebellious zamindars. He also faces the first challenge, rebellious zamindars. This is the first challenge to him, rebellious zamindars. He is also facing the first challenge. Some of the zamindars, he also followed the same carrot and stick policy. Carrot and stick policy. Some of them were suppressed, others were won over. Some of them were suppressed, others were won over. Administration, revenue is already maintained by Saadat Khan Burhanul Mulk. The second major thing he did was, now he is setting external relations. This was a major task of Safdarjung. External relations. Internally everything is in control. Externally, now he is sitting here. Somewhere here. Awadh. This is Bengal. This is Kashmir. This is Punjab. This is Deccan. This is South India. This is Northwest frontier. He is sitting here, Awadh. Very close to him, somewhere here. Here. Somewhere here. Bangash and Rohillas are present. Then here, Delhi. Here, Marathas. Somewhere very close to Delhi here, Jats. (1739) he's coming into power. 1739 he's coming into power. 1739. 1739 is the period when Nadir Shah opens the door. Opens the door of northwestern India for Afghans. So after 1739, Marathas are having eye on north. Bangash and Rohillas, they have to expand. Bangash and Rohillas, they want to expand at the cost of Awadh and Delhi. He's facing the challenges. Northwestern, Deccan, and the people around him. So whenever you face challenges from many fronts, you require good friends. So what he did in this scenario, now this is what you have to absorb. In this scenario, he's facing challenge from northwestern India. After Delhi, the next target will be Awadh. Rohillas and Bangash, they will expand on his cost. They will try to take the advantage of unrest in his kingdom. Marathas at any time will enter in Delhi and Awadh. So now what he did, he made an alliance with Marathas. Alliance with Marathas and Jats. Against Bangash. Against Bangash, he gave 25,000 per day to Marathas and 15,000 per day to Jats. Then he did a deal with Peshwa. Deal with Peshwa. Deal with Peshwa that you have to give protection to Mughal Empire. Mughal Empire against outside threat, Abdali, and inside threat, the Rajput and other rulers. And for this, 50 lakh. 50 lakh plus Chauth of Punjab, Sindh, and some northern areas. But before this deal would come into action, Peshwa joined hand with the rivals of Nawab in Delhi. So this deal went in vain. Possibly because of this deal, he became 1748. He became the Wazir of Mughal Empire. And apart from Awadh, Allahabad was a new addition to his territory. New addition, and from here onwards, he was called as Nawab Wazir. Saadat Khan Burhanul Mulk handles the rebellious zamindars, external relations, excels in external relations. 1748 becomes the Nawab Wazir because of his external affairs, and then he is known for equitable justice. He is famous for justice. He is famous for non-communal politics. Non-communal. Nawab Rai, Maharaja Nawab Rai was on Maharaja Nawab Rai was one of the highest posts in the state. And above everything, in 18th century, he is a person of high morality. Not only high morality, austere and simple life. It is said about him, which is theoretically unacceptable, that throughout his life he was devoted to his only wife. It's not a small thing. It's a very big thing. It's a very big thing. Common people, in compulsion they live with only one wife. They also want many wives. Kings and rulers. So, Saadat Khan and Safdarjung, Burhanul Mulk, rebellious zamindars, then administration, army and revenue, then non-communal politics, then hereditary possession. After him, his nephew. Rebellious zamindars. Which policy? Carrot and stick. First challenge is over. Administration, revenue and army. Non-communal politics. Offices to Hindus and Muslims. And he is succeeded by his nephew Safdarjung. It's very challenging. It's very challenging that you are establishing your position and then you are moving it to your family. Then comes Safdarjung. He also faces the first challenge, rebellious zamindars. He also does the same policy, carrot and stick. Then, famous for external affairs. In dealing the external affairs. Third, justice and non-communal politics. and then personality. But if you see both of them, beauty parlor reform, immediate concern, immediate beauty parlor reform, beauty parlor. In entire 18th century India, there is only one person who tried to do basic reforms. All of them superficial. That is why it became very easy for English to overthrow them. So the decline of Mughal Empire was not followed by darkness, it was followed by the succession states and rebellion states. They were able to do superficial reforms and handle the situation for a time being. But the moment the incompetent men came in front, Asaf-ud-Dawla, Shuja-ud-Dawla, the game was over. This point is to be in your subconscious mind. Many of you must have read this chapter number of times, but possibly you would have never thought. Never. Mughal Empire declines, followed by succession and rebellion states. Awadh, Hyderabad, Karnataka, and these states did beauty parlor reforms. So from outside, everything was fine. Everything was fine. But inside, lava was boiling. Dissatisfaction, unhappiness. And in this scenario, the incompetent ruler Shiraz in Bengal, Shuja-ud-Dawla in Awadh, incompetent ruler became the boon. For whom? East India Company. $1,000 diagram. Give me whenever you have. It's not a compulsion. It's not a compulsion. And during Safdarjung, one point I missed, please note it down. During Safdarjung times, during these Nawab's time, Lucknow emerging as a new cultural seat of power. 1775, it becomes political center also. Awadh. Concept, clarity, connectivity. You don't have to mug up. Relax.